up YouTube? Welcome back to another video, and I want to get this video started off with some exciting news before we get into the main event. And that exciting news is I'm going to be attending the mental health event up in Shrewsbury on the 24th of March. So it's pretty self-explanatory. I'm going to be attending this event talking about mental health. Mainly I'm going to be talking myself alongside a few other people that are going to be talking about mental health and social media, you know, PEDs and mental health. We're going to have Richard Foster, most of you guys know, who is my coach and also does the Strong Sports supplements. So he's going to be talking a bit about nutrition, dieting, and just pretty much anything in general. But I'm going to be there myself, actually talking about anorexia, eating disorders, being hospitalized, and how bodybuilding and fitness changed my life, and trying to give some more influence to other people out there. So I'm really excited to be attending that and actually talking and trying to inspire some people out there that are going to be attending. So if anybody is interested in attending this event, to either see myself, Richard Foster, and a few other people, including Dave Crossland, who did the under construction video. So if any of you guys do know about that, he will be there also. All you have to do is go check me out on Instagram, or go check out Richard at Strong Sports Nutrition, and they will get information there to get the details on the tickets, where it's going to be, the time, the location, and all that stuff. So that is the exciting news. But anyway, now that news is out of the way, let's get to the main event and the full day of eating. Now, this is the new series. As you guys probably know from the previous video, the mini cut series has just begun. This is episode 2. Now, the last video, I'll just kind of give you an introduction of what's going to be coming. Today's video, I'm just going to be doing a full day of eating. So I'm going to show you guys what I'm currently eating at the moment in my mini cut. Now, that's going to have a breakdown with my nutrition, my macros, my calories, the food choices I use, and pretty much everything that you guys want to know about. So stay tuned. Make sure you do give this video a big thumbs up, and if you haven't yet subscribed, do so. But let's get to the main stuff. Let's get some food in, because that's what it's all about. Alright guys, so we're going to have to skip my breakfast and move on to meal number 2, because I've already had my breakfast early this morning around about 6 AM because I had to get to the gym and deal with a client. So I kind of skipped that before I started the vlog. But all my loyal subscribers would know that it's going to contain some sort of eggs. So my breakfast this morning was 2 whole eggs, 5 egg whites. Normally I would have 2 slices of toast, but today I had 1 bagel because I didn't have any toast on me. So that was meal number 1 done with. We're now going to move on to meal number 2. Now brace yourself guys, because this is going to be an epic, and I mean an epic meal. So stay tuned. This is going to be an epic meal. Alright guys, I'm only kidding with you. Of course it isn't going to be an epic meal. It's a mini cut. What did you expect? I've just got here some rice cakes, tuna, and some green veg with my green beans, and that's pretty much it. All my loyal subscribers know I like to keep everything basic and simple. It's just the way I like to roll. Now, you will come across other fitness YouTube channels where they are using flexible dieting if it fits your macros, and they're using more interesting foods. Now, the reason being is because, in my opinion, they're just trying to lure people in for views and entertainment reasons, because most people want to see people eating pizzas and chocolate and burgers and all the fancy, you know, interesting food. Nobody wants to just see somebody eating tuna and rice cakes. That's boring. But I want to keep my videos raw and legit for you guys. You know, I want you to see it as it is. This is the foods that I like to use, especially when I'm cutting or using some sort of prep method. I need to use simple, basic whole foods because it works better for me. I function a lot better, and I know that I'm going to gain far more benefits. These people that do it on their channel, there's nothing wrong with it. If they want to do it, if they're getting the results, that's absolutely fine. But in my opinion, I feel when we do these videos as YouTubers, we're trying to be role models. We're trying to give, you know, inspiration to other people to eat healthier, to better their lives, to become fit and become, you know, more active physically and mentally. So by using foods like pizzas, Pop-Tarts and these, you know, massive 10,000 calorie food challenges and things like that, I personally believe that it's not a good impression. You're not being a good role model by showing off all these, you know, excessive amounts of calorie foods that you're consuming in a day, using flexible dieting and if it fits your macros, and saying that it's okay to use. Now again, if it's working for them, that is absolutely fine. If they're doing it for different purposes, just for entertainment reasons, that is fine. If they're trying to show that you can eat all this crap food and diet at the same time, I don't think that that's really a good example to be given for other people. So that's why on my channel I want to keep it raw, and you'll see some of the pro athletes, they do exactly the same, not just because they want to be good role models, because that is how it is. That is the food that they eat, and that is the food that they have to eat to get the results they want. As a competitive bodybuilder, this is the food that I need to eat. And also for someone who suffers with an eating disorder, I benefit a lot more, and I am able to have a better relationship with food when I'm using foods like this. When I have foods like ice creams, Pop-Tarts, bagels, anything that's unhealthy or classed as unhealthy, I still eat that. But I find it more challenging when I consume those foods, because I have mental battles when I'm eating them. Whereas when I'm eating this, I find it a lot easier. I can just eat it and then I can move on to the next task that I have to do within the day, and I don't have those stress thoughts going on in my mind. So that is why I like to keep it to simple foods. And as well, as a personal trainer and an online coach, I work with clients. I give out diet plans, and when I give out diet plans to my clients saying that they have to eat chicken and rice, or they have to eat their oats and whey protein, or they have to eat rice cakes, whatever it is, I can't be a good role model to those people if I'm telling them they have to eat X, Y and Z, and then I go and do the complete opposite. If I'm telling them they have to eat fish and rice and vegetables, and then they see me on my Instagram or on my YouTube videos eating pizza and you know, ice cream and things like that, I'm not being a good role model, and I'm not leading by example to my clients. So that is why I like to do what I do. Now, for you guys that are wondering about what my macros are and what's my mini cut strategy at the moment, I'm actually not counting my calories and macros, even though I should be counting them, just so I can get a good indication of how much I am consuming, and then that way I can make the tweaks that I need to. But what I'm doing is, my strategy is, I have a training day diet and I have a non-training day diet. Now, more or less everybody's going to understand how that works. My training day, I'll have more carbohydrates, and on my non-training days I'll have less carbohydrates and more fats, simply because on the non-training days I just don't need as much carbohydrates to fuel my body, because I'm not being as active. As where on the training days I'm a little bit more active as I would be than on my training days, and I need those extra carbohydrates. So that is the training split that I'm doing at the moment, or should I say the diet split that I'm doing. But what I will do for you guys, because I know a lot of you are always interested about the calories and macros, at the end of this video I'll give you a little bit on screen of what my calories are and what my macros are all together, so you can get a better understanding. But that is pretty much everything that's going on. So I'll catch you guys on probably the next meal that I have today, because today's video is all about just the food. So when I'm having anything that's related to food, I'll see you guys then. Alright, so as I said, anything that's related to food I'm going to show you guys next. So I'm just about to get in meal number 3 of the day. So as you just saw there, still quite bro food with my white rice and my chicken and a little bit more green veg. Now, normally on the plan it was meant to be 300 grams of white potato, but for some reason I just don't digest potato really well, and I just really get acidic from it. So what I've done is I've just looked at the macros. 300 grams of white potato works out around about 64 grams of carbohydrates. So I've done 260 grams of white rice instead, and that gives me this same amount of carbohydrates, 65 grams of carbohydrates, with 220 grams of chicken and then a little handful of green veg. So even though it's a mini cut, I'm dieting down, I still like to treat myself here and there just to kind of spice up my meals. So what I've done, just because it's a plain boring meal with the white rice and chicken, I'm going to spice it up and just use some Bisto gravy. Now this is 25% less salt in this one, and I like to just only do like about 1/3 of a cupful of water, just because I like mine really thick. And then I'm just going to chuck that on top. And then that's going to be that. And then I say, even though it's 25% less salt, I always still like to sea salt all my meals. So literally just a pinch, I'll put that on top, and that's going to be my meal. So like I said, I've swapped the white potato for white rice, so I'm still getting the exact same macros, and I still give a little bit of a treat to my meals and spice it up a little bit with the gravy sauce, and that's going to be it. I'm going to dig into this now. give you guys a little quick taste test. I bet it's going to be piping hot. Oh, that's delicious. I say anything just to kind of give a bit more spice and a bit more flavour to the meals. Even though it's a mini cut, you can do it. When you're prepping and dieting down, that's obviously a different situation. But I'm going to enjoy the rest of this meal and I'll catch you guys later on. Oh, you just got to love the old British weather. 1 minute sunny, next minute absolutely freezing cold. As you can see, I'm just on my way to the gym now. I've got to climb first of all, and then I'm going to be training afterwards. So I'm going to be meeting my training partner. Tonight we got a back session. Again, I'm just going to keep today's video just to the full day of eating. So I've got my meals with me right now. I've just got a shake. So I like to get one shake in as one of my meals. So it's just going to be 2 scoops of isolate whey, 30 grams of peanut butter. Then, as you can see now, this is going to be my pre-workout meal, which will be the chicken and rice again, which is about 220 grams of rice and 220 grams of chicken, and that is going to be it. So I'm going to be in the gym for a little while. Probably when I get back out, it's going to be absolutely dark. So I'll catch you guys on the other end, and then I'll get my post-workout meal in, and then I'm going to wrap up that vlog there. Yeah, so I'll catch you guys in the probably, for you, in a few seconds. For me, about 5 hours. See you then. Oh, that is a sexual piece of measurement. Alright guys, so that pretty much does it for tonight's vlog. Just wrapped up a back workout, just got home now. Had to do my cardio afterwards as well. Now, for you guys that are wondering what my cardio is at the moment, I'm doing every other day on the Stairmaster for 25 to 30 minutes. Now, it's nothing crazy, it's just what I need to be doing at the moment for the mini cut. It may increase, it may even decrease, but we'll just see how it goes because we're only in this mini cut for about, what, 12 days now, so it's only early days, so we're going to see how we go. And also for you guys that are wondering, my mini cut's going to last for 6 weeks, so I still have plenty of time to adjust and tweak things. But for you guys that are wondering, that is my cardio. The back session went really well. I done 260 for 5 repetitions on the rack pull. I've come away from the deadlift because I've been doing deadlifts now consistently since November, so I wanted to come away from the big compound movements. I've also come away from a squats just for 1 week, just to kind of give my lower back, my glutes, my hamstrings and my quads a bit of a break because they feel like they've been a bit taxed from all the heavy compounds. But then as of next week, I'm going to be going back into my deadlifts and squats. Now, if you guys want to see some more workout videos as well as the day in the life and the full day eating videos, let me know by dropping a comment down below. But that is going to be it for today's video. As you saw there, I had my post-workout meal, which was identical as what you saw in episode 1. The 1 bagel, I had the 30 grams of the 80% chocolate cocoa and then 60 grams of isolate whey, and that's going to wrap it up there for you guys. Now, for you that have been wondering what the macros and calories are, I still haven't calculated it, and then I'm going to put it on the screen on the next clip. You can see a little breakdown of what the macros are, my calorie consumption is, and then the next video, the next episode that I'm going to be doing for you is going to be the non-training day. So on that day, I'm going to show you an insight to the nutrition I'm having, so the food choices, the macro breakdown for my non-training day, and also just what I get up to on a non-training day, and that is going to be it. So make sure you stick around as always by subscribing to the YouTube channel, and I hope you are enjoying the mini cut series so far. There's still plenty more to come, so make sure you do stick around, and always stay safe guys, make it happen. Peace.
Pictures and shadows, they're always